And we're back. So I kind of wanted to use this episode to kind of talk a little bit more about me. If you follow me on Instagram, which I will pop on here, which is Georgia Gilbert 23, you'll know that I suffer with psoriasis, and a few years back I just had a full-on flare-up to the point where I've had it all my life and I've had little bits of it and I could deal with it, but to then suddenly just be absolutely covered, my neck, my arms, my stomach, it was hideous. I didn't want to leave the house really. If I went to the gym or worked, I was in long sleeve tops, absolutely sweating, because I just felt like everyone was staring at me, everyone could see it. So I've gone from kind of that, being totally covered and being so self-conscious, to now deciding I'm gonna step on stage in a bikini and be judged. So I kind of want to share that journey with you, and hopefully anyone that is suffering, having issues, body confidence, skin, anything, it might actually help you as well. Even if it helps one person, that'd be amazing. So like I said, I've always had kind of little patches on me, and it's never been too bad. Like, you're always a little bit self-conscious, but you've had it, so you deal with it. A few years back, I went through quite a stressful time. I didn't even realise it's stress to start off with. I remember waking up one morning and I just had kind of dots all over me, and I was like, is it chicken pox? I just had a rash. I had no idea what was going on, and the spots started getting bigger and bigger, and ended up going to the doctors, and they confirmed it was psoriasis. But that kind of didn't change anything. It was all over my arms. I'm going to put some little pictures up to show you, so what it was like before and then how bad it got. And as you can see, I was just covered, and I didn't want to leave the house. I was using steroid cream, I was using moisturisers, I was using everything. It was as if I was kind of like a burns victim, absolutely lagging myself in thick creams, everything, just to ease it, because it got so bad. So I didn't really want to leave the house. Like I said, my arms were covered, so I was wearing long sleeve tops, and this kind of progressed worse and worse for about 5-6 months, and you just kind of go in a bit of a hole and a meltdown, because your friends and family are telling you it's okay, we don't care, we don't even notice it and all that, but you do. It is on you, and you just think, how do people not? I'm going to the gym, I'm lifting up weights, and I'm so paranoid they've seen my arms and they're not going to touch the weights after me because I might be infected or something. Like, you're so worried that everyone else is going to judge you. I tried the sunbeds, I tried steroid creams, I tried moisturisers, I tried quite a lot, and the only things that really worked is steroid creams. So I just kind of did that, which I knew wasn't good for me, because obviously it thins your skin, so it's not great when I was absolutely covered the way I was. But then when it slowly started coming under control, I started getting a bit more confidence back, and it wasn't too long after that I then decided to post about it on Instagram. But I was very particular with what I posted. So I posted when it was kind of at its best, to kind of gauge, because you're still so scared, you don't know what people are going to say, to kind of gauge how people are going to react, because you get to a point where you're like, no, this is me and I need to accept it. So my first step is just put it out there. If I put it out there, then anyone that follows me on Instagram, my friend on Facebook, whatever, if they then eventually see me in the gym, out walking the dog, whatever, I've kind of put it out there without having to tell them that's what it is, if that makes sense. So if they see me in the gym and they see I've got marks on my arm, they're gonna know, if they've seen any of my things, that's what it is. And in my head, anyone that doesn't know me was irrelevant to their opinion on what was wrong anyway. So if that makes sense. So I didn't have to tell all my friends and family, because they'd find out that way, unless you were really close to me, and then you knew anyway. And if you didn't know me, I got to the point where I was like, doesn't matter, if you're gonna judge me, you judge me. If not, then amazing. So as I started sharing a little bit more and more on Instagram, I got such an amazing feedback. It was just lovely. You still get the odd comments like, what the is that on your stomach? Or that rash is disgusting. But, and it did knock me to start off with, but that was counteracted by the messages I got, the comments I got, people telling me that their stories of their skin, their psoriasis, amazing. And it just kind of made me more confident to post a bit more. And it got to the point where I was more than happy to post on social media, because you weren't talking to someone face to face, and you got so much positive feedback, rather than if I was next to someone and they were looking at me, that would make me more worried. A little bit backwards, but that's the way it was. So then I thought, the more I posted about it, the more confident I got, the more I realised that actually I was kind of helping a few people, which was really nice, and you could kind of come together as a little community, which is one of the main things that social media is all about. It should be positive and helping each other. So I found this this community very amazing. So I kept posting, and then I had the amazing opportunity to work at Body Power. I'd worked at Body Power previously, but I knew who I was working with. I didn't have psoriasis by this point, so it wasn't so much of an issue, but I kind of freaked out because I'm from Cornwall. No one's from down here, in the sense of, I couldn't travel with anyone to work there. I managed to get a friend on board, so I had to travel. I'm a proper little country girl that I don't travel, so I had to travel up there by myself, which was scaring it in itself, and then I had to work there, and I was absolutely covered. So I was trying to get it under control as much as possible. And then on the first day, I remember turning up and I had black leggings and I had to wear a black crop top. I could have worn shorts if I wanted to, but I just couldn't. I wore the longest crop top I could find, the highest waist leggings. I tried to get my arms under control, which by that point had calmed down. It was just my stomach and my back used to be really bad. I was quite covered, but still had people coming up to me and commenting on it. But nice, they would ask what sort, genuinely, you're curious. I had these red marks on my stomach. What's on your stomach? And the more I spoke to people, the more they had psoriasis or even alopecia or acne, or they had something else going on. And it just kind of wakened you up, woke you up. I don't know. Kind of makes you aware that we all have our own issues. We all mask it. Like, obviously social media is where we put the best of our lives. We want to show everyone the best of everything. So physically or mentally, you're not going to really post about your issues. So whether it is physical, like your skin or your hair or anything like that, or mental, like your depression or whatever, you're not going to post about it. So having all these people come up to me, I had photos of so many amazing people that also had things going on in their life, and you look at them and you wouldn't even know, because we try and hide it all the time. So that was the Friday. By the Saturday, I just had this ultimate boost of confidence. I wore my little shorts, I wore my black crop top, and I ran around like a complete loony working at Body Power. I worked for a pre-workout company called Killer Stack Labs, and they were lovely people, and I just basically had my friend on board with me. The team were lovely, and I just got to do whatever I want. So it was amazing. I had such amazing people come up and chat to me. I met so many amazing people, and I'd like to think I gained so much from it confidence-wise, that hopefully I gave so much back, and then it just kind of blossomed from there. So after Body Power, I realised I could just wear whatever I wanted, because why does it matter? Why does it matter if you wear what you want? If you're worried you haven't got abs, if you're worried your skin's bad, you don't wear makeup, or you do wear makeup. Like, no one should care. Anyone that judges you for whatever you look like isn't worth having around you. So if I will now walk in the gym in shorts and a crop top. If it's hot, I'm not going to cover myself up, and the more I'm doing this training, the more my confidence is growing, because I'm changing myself in ways that I've never changed before. So I've stepped out my comfort zone in the sense of Body Power with my skin, to now decide to compete, which is something I never thought I would do. And that's because as I've grown with confidence, I've grown people around me with confidence. So before, when I was covered in my psoriasis, I was worried. I thought I was single at the time. I had my friends, I had my family, but I thought no one's going to want me. I look like a scabby mess. I didn't go to the gym, so I started putting on weight, and I just put myself in this little hole. But the more I pushed myself out of my comfort zone, posting that first thing on Instagram, having that great feedback, then going to Body Power, and then coming back with such a positive outlook on life, I then started to create more of a positive energy around me, which made my life so much better. You stop caring and you are just happier, to the point that then last year I met Matt, who has been amazing in itself. He's the one that's, said that competing would be such a good thing. He's never forced me to do anything, but he's put the ideas in my head to give me that extra boost, to be like, I might be able to do this. If I fail, I fail, but I'm never going to know. If I never step myself out of those comfort zones in the first place, I wouldn't be where I am now. And I'm so much of a happier, more confident person than I was kind of a few years ago. And again, this YouTube, I was so worried that if I do this, you get so many people looking at you, or they're going to watch you and they're going to comment to each other, and you don't know what they're saying behind your back, and you don't want negative feedback. But so what? I'm just like, if they do, they do. It's not going to affect my life. So I feel like you just need to take away from this that if you are sitting there and you are worried about something, you've got, you know, your skin issues, you're worried about any kind of depression or anything like that, you have someone you can always talk to. I have my friends, I have my family. I grew it in myself as well, and I relied on a lot of people. Yes, it falls on deaf ears when they say you don't notice your skin or you look amazing, whatever, because they're trying to make you feel better. But the only time you can do it is if you do something for yourself. And I've come so far from that, and I have so much further to go, but I'm just so much happier for it. So as we go, we are under 12 weeks out now from the show. It's a bit nervous. If you have any insecurities, any issues, any worries, anything that's been holding you back, please leave a comment, drop me a message, anything. If I can even help one person think, I'm going to wear shorts today, or I'm going to go and do this out of my comfort zone, or I'm going to do anything today that's not your norm, and you just feel better for it, just remember, anyone else's opinion doesn't matter as long as you're happy. People are always going to have an opinion on something, whether it's good or bad, and the people that have a good opinion are worth staying in your life, and the people that aren't. Why would you keep them in there? Why keep someone that's going to say stuff behind your back or be so negative in your life? You need people behind you that's going to push you as much as you're going to push yourself. It could be in the smallest of things, it could be in the biggest of things. In your head it might seem like it's a massive thing, but to others it's a small thing. You know, there's just so much. So if this video has helped at all, or you've liked it, then please click that like button, leave a comment and let me know if it has helped at all. Remember to subscribe, definitely do that. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Follow my journey with me, but for now I'm going to take you to the gym as I have to go train, and I'll take you through my workout with me.